Hi folks, this is Chris Voss from thechrisvossshow.com, thechrisvossshow.com. One of the things I want to talk to you about is if you're a small, medium, or large size business, one of the most important things you can do is to celebrate and recognize your customers. Okay? Very important. And I'm not talking about stupid stuff like if you send me, some pen that's ineffectual and impersonal, or some post-it notepad, or some hat, or some stupid shirt. I really want you to interact with me and really recognize me and really celebrate me, okay? Now, one of the problems that I see with companies is they tend to forget the real core middle part of their company. They take care of the 80-20 people, the 20% of their business that brings them 80% of the revenue, and that's important, but by context, you usually take care of those folks by their nature and by their income they provide. You usually give them maybe better pricing, higher quality service, maybe more service or products because of the revenue they generate. So they're kind of taken care of as a given. But they can sometimes go with the flash of the wind. They can disappear and suddenly you're back to your core business. One of the most important things you can do is take care of that medium meat-sized portion of your business. The portion of your business that's the core of the average group of people or average revenue stream that you're getting from your clients. And those are the people that you're going to develop maybe out of there, the 80-20% people that are going to grow as their companies develop and they do business with you over the years, even like the small groups of people. But celebrating and recognize your clients are very important. And sending out doodads and tic tacs and nicky nacks are just silly. You need to interact with them. You need to make it fun. Because if it's fun and you celebrate them and you recognize them, they're going to feel it and they're going to remember. So let me give you an example. Okay, we started one of our first companies. We had 40 clients or something of that nature, and so what we did is we came with this concept where we would throw a pizza party on a Friday any given month for a different client. We'd pull their names out of a hat. Once you got your pizza party, of course, you were kind of out of the system for a year or two, but we would basically throw a pizza party. Now, this is a pizza party where me and the vice president would actually come out to your office, and on a Friday, we'd bring the pizza, we'd bring the pop, and we'd hang out with you at the end of the day, or I think it was lunch on a Friday. So we'd warn the office, we'd say, hey, look, you know what? We're throwing a pizza party for you. You guys won the drawing. We're going to come out, and we're going to have fun with you guys. Please warn everyone not to go to lunch because we'd like to spend some time with them. Real important thing is that we would literally draw the names out of a hat. And we try not to focus on our big clients because they already got different grift things. If they won, great. But for the most part, as you can imagine, with the 80-20 rule, 80% of the people that won were our core groups or our very small clients. Now, to be honest with you, there were some times where the small clients would win, and sometimes their billables, because some were really small, were the amount of what it would cost for us to do a pizza party. So it wasn't very profitable for that month to do that pizza party. But let me tell you something. It was fun because we would go out and we would meet with them. We'd hang out with them. They get to know us. We get to know them. We'd figure out ways that maybe they could do more money with us and utilize more of our services. They would sometimes discover different ways. They're like, oh, I didn't know you guys did that. Oh, we should use you more for this. So it was a great experience. Plus, over time, we ran that company for up to, I think, 14 years. And with that, those small companies, they grew. And you know what? They always remember those pizza parties. It was the most wildest things. Our medium companies, same thing. They grew. And you know what? They stayed with us because it was that extra little personable sort of event that we held for them, where we recognized them, where we celebrated them. We said, you know what, thank you for customers. We didn't send them some stupid pen. We didn't send them some stupid hat or some stupid shirt. We went out, we interacted with them, and all that good stuff. And this is over 20 years ago, so this isn't a social media thing. This is what we did for business. We interacted with people. So some different examples that you might see today of that. YouTube, which is the number 2 or number 3 search thing in Google, is started holding these events where they would actually celebrate and recognize their core groups of people. And what they would do is they'd hold different events, and they'd have people go out to them, and they have their top producers come out and really celebrate them as being almost rock stars of YouTube. Incredibly smart, because if you really think about it, if you can get your customers to teach other customers how to use your service, isn't that much better than teaching new customers how to use your service? And these people are going to mentor and inspire your other customers. I mean, what better word of mouth can you possibly have? I mean, we, over 10 or 15 years, we had a lot of customers that would actually refer other customers to us, but they would actually teach the clients, okay, well, here's what XYZ service does, and here's why they do it, and this is why you should go to work with them. And, okay, so here's what they do. And people call us and be like, okay, well, yeah, we know how you work, and just when do we start, and hook us up, and what do we need to do? And you're like, really? They've told you everything that you need to know, and they went over this, they went over that. Oh, yeah, man, we got it all. We really want your service. What an incredible resource that you could possibly have, having your customers train other new customers, bring them into the fold, and get them going with your product or service. So, very important aspect. Take a look, whether you're a business, small, medium, or large, and say, are we celebrating our customers? How are we recognizing them? We throw the pizza party. Once you won, you couldn't win again for a few years. We draw it out of a hat. But we made it fun, and people would hear about it and go, oh, when are we going to win the pizza party? And then we'd always assure everybody, well, everyone's going to win eventually, so don't worry. Once you win, you can't really win again, and we're going to make sure we go the whole gambit of our client base before we start doing it again. So we celebrated a lot of people, and even if it was a money loser, we made sure we made it fun. We recognized those clients. And a lot of those clients stay with us for 10, 15 years. It's pretty crazy. So celebrate your clients. Recognize them. Don't be afraid. Some people are afraid to go out and actually meet their clients and hang out with them. I usually do business with people that I like. If I don't like them, I probably won't do business with them. So if I like them, why wouldn't I want to go out and spend more time with them, hang out with them, get to know them better? And maybe there's a way we can find out to do more business together too. So recognize and celebrate your clients. Make it fun. Okay? Thanks, guys. Be sure to come back often and check back daily. Bye-bye.